What's up, Skyhawks? Welcome back to the Skyhawk Talk. I'm your host, Catherine Sweeney, and today I am here with the junior distance runner on both cross country and track teams here at Stonehill, Dylan Brilliant.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming on. Okay, I want to get right into it. How would you describe yourself as a person?
I would say I'm a pretty determined person, like on and off the track when it comes to school and running. Like when I know I want something, I always try my best and strive to get it.
That's awesome. Something that you said to me before is that you strive to be the best you can every single day, which I think is super awesome and a great mentality. What does being your best every day look like for you?
I think it just means showing up, getting the little things done, taking care of the little things. I think that's super important and can separate you from like other people because everyone has like similar goals, especially in like distance running. They all want to be fast, but doing those little things is going to separate you from the rest.
Yeah, that's awesome. So distance running is a grind. It's not easy.
Yeah.
What made you fall in love with something that's so demanding?
Well, at first I actually didn't even really like it. I started doing it to get in shape for basketball, but like I saw the personal development and growth in my times and I like became more determined to get faster and faster and faster, and it just became so much fun to me.
So you were just doing it to get in shape?
Yeah.
And you saw yourself getting faster and faster. So what made you think, all right, I'm going to kind of step aside from basketball and really focus on running?
Once I had a big breakthrough my sophomore year. I went from 450 to like 438 in a mile in like a week. So I was like, all right, I need to start taking this seriously now. I'm getting pretty good.
438?
Yeah.
I can't even imagine running that fast. I can barely get to like 8 minutes. Holy crap, that is really fast. Are you a naturally disciplined person, or did running build that for you?
I would say I'm probably a naturally disciplined person. I played basketball and football growing up, so like those sports like taught me like the like roots of being disciplined, and like you can't just show up and expect to perform. You got to put in the work.
Yeah. Was there a moment in high school or before that when you realized, I mean, we kind of just talked about this, you were pretty fast with your mile, obviously. When did you realize in high school I could compete at a high level running?
Yeah, so I think my junior year, that was definitely like a big milestone in my career. I like basically was one of the top runners in Massachusetts. So like cross country came around. I finished like top 20 in the state around there.
Wow.
Yeah, and during track I ran a 9:42 mile, which was a huge PR for me.
Wow, that's insane.
Mm-hmm.
That's sick. What was the biggest jump from high school running to Division I college running?
Yeah, definitely like the training and the mileage. Like it was an insane jump. Like my program in high school wasn't a very high mileage team. And now in college, like I'm doing like 80-mile weeks right now.
80-mile weeks?
Yeah, I was probably doing 20 in high school, so it's a huge adjustment.
That is a big jump.
Yeah.
So what's the average, like, what is that per day? Like, what does your typical practice day look like for mileage?
Well, I think it's like 12 or 13 a day, but like it's kind of like each day varies. Like we have a long run at the end of the week, which is like, for me, it's like 16 miles, and that's like 20% of your volume for the week.
Wow.
And my like easy days are like 11 miles.
Wow.
Not very easy, but.
Have you done a half marathon just in your own free time, or would you want to do one, or a full marathon?
I mean, I've never officially done one, but like every long run, every week I'm basically doing one.
Yes.
But like, yeah, I definitely would like to get into like doing an actual half marathon race or like an actual marathon race someday.
Yeah, that'd be so sick. Yeah. Okay, so cross country is scored as a team, but you're out there running individually. So how do you kind of balance that?
Well, it's pretty tough, but like also easy at the same time, which is weird to say because you want to focus on yourself, but you also keep your team in mind in the back of your head. Like you can't let them down. Like if I'm having a bad day out there, like I remember that I got to do it for my teammates and I got to fight through this cramp or my sore legs or whatever and finish as hard as I can.
What do you think you took from playing team sports in high school, and used from skills and things that you've learned and transferred over to running in college and being on a team in college?
Yeah, I think like just know that everyone on the team is important. It's not just about you. It's not just about one person. And like if you help out your teammates, like in turn make you a better runner.
Yeah,
individually.
for sure. When you are deep in a race and it hurts, what keeps you going?
Again, like I would say probably my teammates and my coaches, like I know how hard they work and how much effort they put into the team. So like I really never want to let them down.
Yeah. Do you think distance runners are wired differently?
Yeah, I think so. I think like you have to be a little insane to go out there and run like 80-mile weeks or whatever. Like something's a little bit messed up with us, but in a good way. In a good way.
In a good way, for sure.
Yeah.
What's tougher, do you think, the physical fatigue or the mental fatigue?
Oh, easily the mental fatigue. Like the physical fatigue, like, I mean, I feel like you can fight through that, but like mental fatigue of like just practicing every day and trying to like put in your best effort, like that can take so much out of you.
Yeah. So you've raced everything in college from the 1500 to the 10K. Mm-hmm. Which distance feels most like you and why?
Oh, that's a good question. I would probably say right now I'd say the 5K.
Okay.
That's kind of my thing right now, but once I get into the 10K on the track, I think it's going to be it could be that. I did it in cross country, so it was a little bit different, but I did run pretty well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which is tougher, even though one is obviously much longer than the other. Mm-hmm. Which do you think is tougher?
Oh, personally, I think the 1500 like mile range, like I'm really not built for that. I run it, but I'm not built for that. It's like a new gear of speed. So like if I'm doing that, like it takes so much out of me. Mm-hmm. Like I feel like I'm gonna die running that. Like I could do like a 5K, 10K, like kind of easily. Like not really, but kind of easily compared to that. And like just running that, like it's a different type of pain. Like I can't even describe it.
Dang, I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
So how do you mentally approach a 10K differently than a 1500?
With a 1500, I really have no strategy. It's kind of like a full sprint. So I
just like go.
Yeah, I just tell myself to like sprint as fast as I can. And with a like 10K or 5K, it's more like tactical for me. Like I kind of have a plan going into it.
Okay. What's your plan?
Like I usually try to like sit on like other runners and kind of make them do a lot of the work. And then like I'll try and finish really hard or as hard as I can. Those are usually my best races.
Gotcha. So you're a junior.
Mm.
As a junior now, how has your mindset changed from freshman year to today?
Yeah, so freshman year, I was definitely like very timid. Like I would never want to lead any workouts or races, but I think now like I'm pretty comfortable and confident in my abilities to like lead and hit the right splits or paces or whatever we need. And I hope like I'm encouraging like underclassmen to do the same thing. Like I know how it feels. I was in their shoes, and like it can be scary sometimes. Like coach will get on you if you're not hitting your paces. So like being able to have the confidence to do that is definitely a big mindset shift.
Yeah. So you see yourself more in a leadership position now?
Yeah, definitely.
That's awesome. That's so great. What's something that people don't understand about distance running at the Division I level?
Oh, I would have to say like probably like it's like the teams are like different, like compared to the other divisions. Like you have so much more depth on your team, and like when I came in, the team like had like people as good as me or better than me. Like I was just like back at the bottom of the barrel. If you're at like other divisions, I know it's kind of like there's usually a few good guys like sprinkled here and there. But like the depth is insane at Division I.
Yeah. What has been your biggest breakthrough moment as a college runner?
So I would say actually my freshman year in cross country, I had a huge breakthrough at the conference championship. I forget exactly what I placed, but I know I came in second for the team, and I was like barely in our top 7 on varsity. So like I had an insane race, like, and I kind of never really turned back from there. Like I was pretty consistently like one of our top runners after that.
Yeah, it sounds like that must have been a huge confidence boost.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for sure. Has there ever been a race that didn't go your way but taught you something important?
Yeah. So I actually didn't even finish this race, but last year in cross country we were racing at Lehigh, and I dropped out at 5K. I was like really sick, but I thought I could just run through it, and I could not do it. Like I was dead. I thought I almost fainted. Like I dropped out at 5K. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So I learned from that, like you need to listen to your body, and you can't really run through like that type of sickness.
Yeah, for sure. Because that's probably
not smart.
No, not smart. But now you know better.
Yeah.
So you are studying communications and digital media production, which is super fun.
Yep.
I love that as a comm major.
Oh, yeah.
So as someone studying communications and digital media production, how do you see social media shaping college athletics?
Oh, that's like, I feel like NIL is like completely changing the game. Like, I think a lot of like, not even just runners, but athletes want to go to like bigger schools now to get more publicity. But like, I think like you can make a name for yourself anywhere. I just think it's like become more common for people to just choose those top schools just for the money.
Yeah. I agree. What do you hope to do with your major post-grad?
I want to hopefully do something in social media. Like obviously my Instagram account's kind of like a giveaway for that, but like I really like social media and want to try to get into like some sports-ish social media like type role.
Would you want to work for some like big team or?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like New Balance, Celtics, like any, I'm pretty like wide range in sports.
So sick. What specifically in social media do you like?
I think just like making the process of making the content, like filming it, is probably my favorite. But I got a lot into editing like in high school. Like I took a sports broadcasting class and we just like edited like sports highlights.
Yeah, so
it was
fun.
So much fun.
Yeah. Do you think that distance runners get enough recognition on social media compared to other sports, or do you think they need more?
Oh, they definitely don't get as much. Like basketball and football definitely like take over the college game. I think could definitely like use a lot more like push on social media, but I think over the last couple of years it's really like there's been a big running boom like on social media. Not as much for like college athletics, but running in general has become like pretty popular.
What would you want to see for your team in your team's social media? Like what content would you want to push out?
Oh, I would say like just like funny videos of us being ourselves. Like honestly, I'd like to see some dancing videos, especially from one of our milers, Brendan Wilder. Like he's a really good dancer, so I really would like to see his dance moves on TikTok.
That would be so awesome. I'll take note of that. If you could create, that's what I just said. If you could create one piece of content that shows what cross country and track is really about, what would it be?
Well, yeah, that kind of is what it would be. But like, I think if I was going to show the true sport, I think like a day in the life or something would like truly show like the grind of like cross country and track.
Could you walk us through a day in the life for you?
Yeah, I'll do like a Tuesday or Thursday because those are like our busiest days. But we wake up at 5:45. And then we get to the locker room and do like a morning run, like a smaller run, like 4 miles. Then we have lift right after. Go to breakfast. I have a class. Then I'll have another practice at like 11:30 where we'll do like a workout. So after that, at this point, I have like 14 miles done on the day and I'm done for running, but I just finished up my classes, have dinner. And then you do recovery as well. Like you need to do recovery. If you don't do recovery, you're kind of screwing yourself for the next workout.
What do you do for recovery?
I used either Normatex or these things called Fireflies, which are like electroshock therapies. I think.
Yeah, I've seen those before.
Yeah, they're really cool.
I've seen those like TikTok videos of athletes going on a plane or they're about to get on a plane and they all their legs are twitching because they have to get the blood flowing still.
Yeah, they're so fun to like put on my friends because they'll get scared to use them. Like they think it's gonna like kill them or something. But
how do you balance being focused on performance while also building your personal brand?
I think right now I'm kind of prioritizing performance over my personal brand and kind of just focusing that on like having a good time with that. But like I think after college it's going to be more about my personal brand than it is like running. I mean, I'm still going to love running and stuff, but like I think my personal brand's going to be where I make a lot of money.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, I have some fun questions for you now. Do you prefer early morning runs or afternoon sunset runs?
Oof. I think early morning runs. I'm a morning person. This might be a hot take, but I'm a morning person, so I like to get my run done in the morning, and nothing sets the day up like better than a nice morning run.
Yeah, for sure. Because you can see the sunrise and then you're done for the day. You don't have to worry about it.
I live right on the Cape Cod Canal too, so it's such a nice run there.
Yeah. So a fun fact you told me is that you like fishing.
Yes.
What is more mentally challenging, a 10K race or a 3-hour fishing trip with no bites?
I'm going to say like easily a fishing trip with no bites. Like after like 30 minutes of no bites, like I almost give up in fishing. I'm a big fisher, but my patience, I will say, is not the highest.
Yeah. So do you fish right on the Cape right there? Or?
So I actually just go to local ponds, which is kind of weird because I live on the canal. I don't even do that much ocean fishing, but I really would like to get into it.
Yeah.
I'm like a big freshwater fisherman right now.
Got it. Is that something that you want to continue doing like later in life? And
For sure.
Yeah. What is one word your teammates would use to describe you?
Oh, I would say probably, some would say like funny, I would say, but others would say pretty determined. Like it's kind of a mixture of both. Depends who you're asking.
Yeah. If you could race anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Oh, I'm just going to say the Boston Marathon. I mean, it's local, but that's the number one race I would love to do. Like
It's so huge.
Yeah, it's insane. I think it's the best race in the world, personally.
And people show up to that. Like so many people show up to it. It's so widely beloved and it seems hard though.
Yeah, I know. It's a tough course.
Yeah, because Heartbreak Hill, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's brutal, but like I've run it a few times, so I mean, hopefully I'll get the home course.
You've run it
I
before?
have. Not the marathon, but like Heartbreak Hill.
Yeah.
Like there's like a little loop around like Heartbreak in like the fire station, and I do that. It's like 7 miles.
Dang.
Yeah.
Easy. 7 miles up a hill, whatever.
Something like
So you guys can't listen to music during practices, right?
No, yeah.
So outside of practice, just going on a fun run, what is your go-to running song?
Oh, I love Drake. Like I'm a big Drake guy. I'd say probably Over by Drake. That's my number one song.
Good one.
Yeah.
Very good one. All right. So just looking ahead a little bit, like we were just saying, you're a junior, you're in your junior year. What do you want your legacy to be by your senior year?
Oh, I would love to have a cross country title for our team, maybe individually too, hopefully. But like for our team, that would be the number one thing I would love to leave Stonehill with. I know we only have one conference title, I think, for the girls in cross country. So I'd love to get the guys one.
Yeah. You can do it.
Yeah.
I believe in you guys. What is one goal that you have not told many people yet, if you have one?
Oh, I would love to get 1 million followers on Instagram. I don't know if I've said that to anyone, but someday, hopefully.
How many do you have right now?
I have 60,000, so I have a long way to go.
You have 60,000 followers on Instagram?
Yeah, I do.
I'm sorry. I wasn't aware. I was in the presence of an Instagram famous person. That's insane. Okay, so 1 million followers.
Someday, hopefully.
Someday.
Yeah.
Very nice. If someone younger is thinking about getting into distance running, what would you tell them?
I would tell them to like put yourself out there online. I think this might be like controversial. Some people might think it would cause them to be a little anxious, like scared to put themselves out. But I think putting yourself out there, like it can get you in contact with coaches. It can help you meet like experienced runners and get info. So like, I think that was the best thing I've ever done for my running career. So I'd recommend like any other athletes to do it.
Yeah. My last question for you. What is one piece of advice you would want to tell your freshman year self?
Listen to Coach Bowen. I would say like I've been pretty good about it, but I think I've seen people that haven't really listened to her and like they either get hurt or like something happens, and like the people that do listen to her always excel. So Coach Bowen knows what's up.
She knows. Always listen to your coach.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I had an excellent conversation, and thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next episode.
Thanks for having me.